Right guys, it's been, well, I've had a pretty hectic couple of days. I was doing this one yesterday and totally forgot about it. It's an old one. Raiden 4 or 5, I can never remember Roman numerals. We can find out. Right, 4. So this is Raiden 4. This is one of the very few left I've got with game loading. Most of them I've managed to remove. I did have about 20, 25. Now I've got about 5 or 6. Because the bloke actually made it, says it's a virus when it actually isn't. He just like tries to take the mick out of it. And this is one of the first things that managed to crack PC games, well, arcade games that work on PC. So when you first get it, you'd have to extract it to a place where it won't get deleted. And you have to click on Game Loader Installer. And you come up with this big red warning. When I first saw this, I used to crap myself. But I've been using it for 3 or 4 years now with no issues. Sorry for my bad English. Well, obviously taking the mic. It's loads of ultimate garbage. It's loads of real virus. It's not fake positive, but it is. So when it has this text message, you just type in agree. AGREE. Get a file and save. So now when you install it, you install portable mode. So now it's set to default. So you go into game loader configuration, and many of you won't remember the Raiden games, but they have like a center column where you play up through with borders on the sides. But these are different because they work backwards. So normally you'd have 3840 by 2160, but because of its horizontal screen, it will rotate the screen to make up the resolution. So for instance, if you've got 1920 by 1080, you go 1080 and 1920, and you go to save. And close. Then you don't use the game exe to start. This one doesn't use game loader. JConfig, it uses TTX loader, which is at the bottom. So we'll set up our controls now. I'm going to have to restart it because I didn't have my joypad on. Right, there you go. So I'll restart TTX. And all we've got to do is double click and hit the button on your controller. Servers always have on my D-pad right. And you got your up, down, left, right. I think this only uses 3 buttons, but I'll put in 4. What I'm doing is double clicking, pushing buttons on my controller. And then at the bottom, test mode always have a D-pad up, and exit is D-pad down. So I'm going to save and exit. I've removed the borders. People think I'm weird. I just don't like borders on any TV. If I had a 4.3 TV, I'd play it at 4.3, but as I don't, I won't use it. I like to stretch my games out. joke, that one. You bastard. Oh, you fucker. Oh. Right, that'll do for me guys. Well, I hope you enjoy the game. Cheers.